Okay, we're gonna react to another episode of Death Note, and I'm excited to watch this because we left off where Lightfoot knows that he's being followed by some police agency. They have a big information bomb, what you might call it, where and now that the police don't trust Al doesn't trust the police, and it's gonna be crazy, I expect. And I'm excited for this episode because now we're gonna know what happens to the guy who's following him. Will Light do anything to him? Is he gonna take the deal of getting the Shinigami's eyes? Because if you get the Shinigami's eyes, you can see the names of people, and that is important. So let's see how it goes.
Anyone seen Ryuk?
Now we're back in the Shinigami realm.
Was serious about losing his death note.
So much Shinigami.
Until the death note was destroyed. That could take a while.
Yeah.
And this is the guy I always want.
So boring. But you know what?
He must be the richest guy, Shinigami.
Would he need two? Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
The craziest of all the Shinigami.
Receiving the eyes of a Shinigami is no more than half of my remaining lifespan. Ryuk.
You take me for a fool.
Deal is
Okay. Well, I mean, half your life is not good. If I'm to be a god, I need all my lives. You know, to change the world, you need time. Time and a book to kill
My
people.
plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all criminals. To reign as a god in that world.
Oh, I'm right. Well, I'm half right.
I might consider the deal if it lengthened my life, but not if I die sooner.
Done my part. I don't need you complaining. I didn't tell you this earlier on.
This is what you call telling me early on? Don't you think you're a little late?
I might have been more
Better yet, you
specific
could
though.
have simply included it in the instructions for the death note.
Good point.
It's just a little
He's not the
oversized.
slightest bit daunted by the fact that I'm a Shinigami. He doesn't.
He already
suck up
knew,
to me,
didn't they?
and
He
seems
already
to
knew
have
in
no
the
problem
episode
giving me a
1.
hard
You sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time? Shinigami?
No, nothing else. Probably.
He probably just doesn't remember at this
You know,
time.
Ryuk, I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offer me wings instead of eyes.
You'd stand out if you sprouted wings.
Yeah,
and
this is
flew around.
literally no
Not
point
to
for
mention
him.
the police would have no trouble finding you.
Yeah, they would just shoot you
I was
down.
only joking.
Okay.
Anyway,
I wouldn't worry. Even without the eyes and the wings, you're
Yeah, because
already
he literally
a worthy Shinigami.
is killing as much as Shinigamis do.
The Shinigami realm is slowly rotting. We lead meaningless and empty lives.
There must be a higher power, higher
Say
than
this compared to
Shinigami
that,
trying to.
You're becoming a much more impressive Shinigami.
Maybe it's like they get to decide who's the Shinigami, and that will extend their lives, and there's a higher power even more.
Shinigami. But I wouldn't necessarily say that the Shinigami realm is meaningless to humans either.
Why do you say that?
Well, just think about it. Whenever a Shinigami like you comes to the human world once every 100, no more like every 1,000 years, the human world changes dramatically. Well, when you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
Well, Light, I'm not sure why I never noticed this until now, but you're quite the positive thinker.
Why is he sucking up to?
Using the Death Note to create a better world. You have to be a positive thinker to even attempt something like this.
That would separate me from my non-positive thing.
I got it.
Got what?
I'd be too damn scared. Like, even if I had the smarts of the Light, I would be like,
the name of the guy who was following
the police are definitely
Why
gonna
you gonna
catch
do
me.
that?
I'm gonna use the rules of the Death Note to my advantage.
Another 6 inmates were found dead last night. All were heart attacks. Bizarre behavior before they died. Could you be more specific? What do you mean?
Before one of them died, he drew a pentagram on the wall of his cell using his own blood. Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful.
Maybe he's,
And as for the third
like
victim,
devil,
he escaped
like
from his
God
cell
of
and
Death
probably got
also
stabbed
could
back
be
before he died.
warning L that there's a Shinigami. It can be that simple. Okay?
I'm sending you a copy of a letter as well as pictures taken at the scene.
Okay. It sounds like he was afraid that Kira would find him. It's believable that our victim might have been genuinely afraid and wrote this, but
Or
we know Kira can control the time of death. What if he can also determine the
But
actions in the moment?
Kira also knows that I would figure this out.
We can't release details of these men's deaths to the media. As far as they're concerned, these are just heart attacks.
But this police station has leaked my leak just because they don't trust him.
We'd only be giving him the results if this information is leaked to the public.
He's playing with people's lives as if all this was just a game. It's unforgivable.
If Kira is really using criminals as test subjects...
I think the police are just like not really analyzing what he's actually doing. It's just kill people, bad person, kill person.
I think we're in luck. The results of yesterday's little test have already been downloaded onto my dad's computer.
That's the.
And these results are just as I expected. The death note will work for what I have in mind. All three.
Nah. That's where I know. I know Al was being smart. He knows that there's a leak, so he knows that it wouldn't matter if the media got the notes of this. He's testing to see, like, if there's the leak, if there's a leak or not. Like, you know, he's just like making a confirmation that there's a leak, and then Light might do something
exactly
that
what I
might
intended
prove
them
that
to do.
he knew
For
about.
the other three inmates, I purposely wrote conditions that were virtually impossible. I wrote that he would die in front of the Eiffel Tower in 1 hour. However, everyone knows that it's physically impossible to go from a prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour. The next was supposed to draw an exact picture of Elle's face on the prison wall. You can't draw someone you've never seen, right?
Makes sense.
So they drew
With the next one, I tried
Pentagon.
something slightly different. Basically, even the death note can't do the impossible. But as long
I
as
wonder
it's
if he
within the
knew that,
realistic
or
limits of what that
he
person
even
might
is
do,
surprising.
I can control them as much as I want before they die. These latest victims will no doubt keep Elle and the police guessing.
Nah, I think
Kira used
Al
those criminals to conduct
would
experiments
would
on
not
someone
care.
else's
I think he'll be
steal
smart.
something. If he moves now, there's a good chance that the FBI will notice someone acting suspiciously.
Honestly, this is making me think like, it could have been fun to be a detective. That was used to be my goal, but
All right.
oh,
time
do
for
you
the
know
real
what?
thing.
Real
What
thing.
was that?
Yesterday on the news, they said this
it
drug
did have
addict tried to
some
rob a
message
bank but was
about-
unsuccessful. He attacked a few people and then ran away empty-handed. I'll use him. Believe it or not, I'm actually a rather popular guy. Ryuk.
I mean, we knew that, but he just keeps on avoiding people. If he did that in my school, they would just be like, who cares about this guy who keeps on ignoring us?
He's still following me. Perfect. This whole
Not
thing
very
would just be a
good.
waste of time if he wasn't tailing me.
I mean, his first, the last episode tailing was good, but that was just so obvious. Man.
A date? So tell me, what do you plan on doing?
You'll see.
Huh? Come on. Didn't you
He
see what I
can't
wrote in the
talk
death
right
note?
now.
Explained
Isn't
in
she
great
like
detail.
looking at him?
Doing that would take all the fun out of it.
In that case, just be patient and watch what happens.
I wonder if he's like thinking like
During the week,
he'll lead him somewhere, and like he got that criminal, and he wrote in the book like, stab this guy that's gonna stand on this spot. X marks the spot. Kill this guy. You know, I don't know, and then kill yourself. Yeah,
Just a hardworking senior in high
I
school.
don't know. Maybe that's
Chief Yagami
too hard. That would probably.
Like Yagami. No cause for suspicion.
Maybe you should just like keep the stalker.
At any rate,
You know,
I'll be done with my surveillance today.
wouldn't it be good to just keep this stalker alive, because you could just act normal and then would not be suspicious, and they'll rule you out as a suspicious, like what he just said, that this is my last day of surveillance. You should just let him go, let him live, and then it'll work well. But if he dies, then you are in trouble.
And that'll be it.
I think that would be a much better plan. I would have been like, it's better to hide in plain sight.
Didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
That was before I scored #1 on the national practice exam.
Wow,
Oh,
so
you're such a
smart.
nerd.
So nerdy. What is this? Some love story? Got an old couple and another young couple. This is a complete love story. Oh, it's him. A criminal.
It's him. He's here.
Why is that?
Stay in your seats unless you want to die.
A bus jacking? You gotta be kidding me.
Everybody, shut up. If anybody moves,
How is he gonna get his name? I'm
all right,
curious.
You listen. Now you listen up. Have a female staff member bring all of Spaceland's cash from yesterday. I know it's.
I guess he knew how to hijack a bus, because that's what the Death Note has to make sure that he knows exactly the information he needs. So he can do it.
Yuri, don't be scared. As soon as he turns around, I'm going to grab the gun out of his hand.
Don't be stupid. That's risky. If it comes to that, I'll take care of it.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice? Why should we trust you? Yes, I've read about this before. The first hijacker comes in like he's working alone. Meanwhile, a second one pretends to be a hostage and stays in the very back just in case something goes wrong.
Here's my proof. Take a look.
And there he goes. He gets the.
I see. El needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese police.
He gets the name.
Ray Penber.
I still think he's like, well, you trust me or you don't. Either way, I'm taking this guy down. You know. He didn't need to like team up with him.
Days ago, some junkie. He tried to rob a bank, ended up killing 3 people before he got away. He's extremely dangerous.
Don't move, you little punk! What the hell is that? Smartass! You guys were planning something back here, weren't you?
Damn it. If he sees that note from before, he'll find out the light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Stupid kid.
Gotcha.
This must be some elaborate writing that he's done.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, he wrote the Death
What do you
Note.
think you're doing? How long have you been hiding back there?
It was part of the paper of the Death Note.
So you mean you can actually see me right now?
But that could be suspicious
He's hallucinating.
if he says anything towards about that guy.
Since he tricked this guy into touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart.
This he's not shooting at the policeman, so that means that they would think this is suspicious. If there's CCTV, this might go wrong for like people analyze it.
He even used this hijacking as a way to get the guy following him to willingly give up his name.
Stop the bus! Let me off!
Okay, and he's gonna get hit by a car. Well then, that's an interesting date.
Kiichiro Osoreda, accidental death. Boards the 11:31 Spaceland-bound bus near the eastern entrance to the park, holding a loaded gun and attempts to hijack the bus.
He knows how to hijack a bus, so
to kill it. Terrified, he flees the bus. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45, he dies when struck by a car. You will be next, Ray Penber.
Why though? I still don't get the point of killing him, because like even if he doesn't know that Ray Pam is being recalled today, this is his last day, I would still keep him, because like you're not actively going out to the victims and killing them. You're writing them down on a notebook. Like no one's suspecting someone writing on a piece of paper, so you won't be suspicious, and like you can just like act normal. And it'll be good, and you'll get like alibis and stuff like that, you know, like if you just keep the surveillance on you, you know. But now what you caused is like, what I think you caused is like that guy going crazy, like that's not an ordinary sight. That the criminals don't just go randomly crazy, and like he will like it could be believable that he thought he was scared of the cop. That's what might Ray Pember might think he is scared of him. That's why he went all crazy. But it's more likely that something else was happening, And if anyone analyzes that incident further, they would think it's something weird, so that you should now investigate, like properly investigate Light. So unless, like, maybe this is gonna get solved next episode, they're gonna tell me why they. I mean, he's gonna tell why he did it, because there's no reason to do it, you know. But let's see what happens. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and have a great day.